Welcome to an evening with Jim Gaffigan. Please welcome Jim's special guest, Bill Bunker.
How you doing, Indiana? All right. All right. I'm doing great, thank you, sir. All right, let's not have a conversation here. There's 2,000 people in the room. No, I'm doing okay. I have insomnia, though. That's what my doctor told me. Then he sent me away with this pill called Ambien. Taking it, then I read on the news, see on the news, they have to put a new warning label on. Apparently people are taking this drug, getting up in the middle of the night while they're still asleep, and they'll go downstairs, start to do things. People are like cooking, cleaning, driving around the neighborhood. And I was pretty alarmed, but then I was thinking, actually, that's more than I'm doing in a regular day. Why don't I take 5 of these? Write out a big to-do list, go to bed, see what happens. Maybe I'll remodel the kitchen or something. I don't know. In my 40s now, I turned 45 not too long ago. Had a birthday. My wife got me a birthday present, a book titled Sex Over 50. Apparently whatever I've been working on, about 5 years behind the learning curve is what she's trying to say. Things are bad. A couple weeks ago, right in the middle of everything, she screamed out, "Don't tase me, bro." What the hell does that mean? I don't know. I've been reading a book. They say as you get older, you got to find ways to keep things young in the bedroom. That's why I've been wearing a hoodie to bed, y'all. Yeah. I got nothing going. I don't know. I'm a big family man. A couple weeks ago, went out and bought myself a minivan. Did wonders for my self-esteem buying this piece of crap. Everyone makes fun of you get a minivan, but they're not that bad of a car. You just got to get some of the extras. I don't know you can get this. I got mine with the word loser already detailed into the side panel. The way people aren't guessing when they pass me by. It's funny how quickly you drive this thing. Becomes your personality. I work with a guy, rides a Harley. Tells me about his weekends. Goes out, meets up with other Harley guys. Doesn't even have to know them. They have, what does he call them, rallies? Here's something you're never going to see, a minivan rally. What would this be? Just a bunch of white guys meeting up, driving very cautiously over to Sam's Club to buy diapers, go home. I don't know. So I got, I got 3 kids at home, one of each. Man, this 10 o'clock crowd is a little slow on that big math problem. No, I love my kids. I have 2 beautiful daughters. I have a 12-year-old daughter and a 5-year-old daughter. But I also have an 8-year-old boy. And, man, most days I'm just looking at him thinking, can I just put him in a balloon and fly him away forever? Have CNN track his ass for a while. I'm done watching this kid. What did we just get finished with, like 3rd grade, you know? He's got all this homework. Try doing, like, homework with an 8-year-old boy, you know? He's not paying attention. I'm always like, just go to bed, I'll do it. What? And then I do it left-handed, so it looks like a kid did it. And he actually made the honor roll last semester. Pretty good. My favorite project by far is the diorama. You know, who came up with this? I mean, what better way to teach a kid about the sweeping drama of the Battle of Gettysburg than just have his dad empty out a shoebox and glue some action figures to the bottom? You know what? They don't even have to be Civil War action figures. Mine had Luke Skywalker leading the rebel charge. He got a B. Like, wow. What do you have to do to get an F on this? Just turn in the box with the original shoes that came in it with that. I don't know what's going on. Somebody tried to pay me a compliment last week. They said, you know what? You are your son's best friend. And I was like, that is sweet, you know? But then I was thinking, who wouldn't be best friends with a guy who picks up the tab for everything? I'd be friends with that guy. Say nice things about him. I don't know. talk a lot about my kids. I'm sure you don't really care. I don't care when people tell me about their kids. People will tell you anything about their kids, especially if they think they're gifted. You ever encounter these people? Oh, my son is gifted. I'm like, oh, my son has a big penis. Yeah, we got him in a special school now. Tested into Johnson Academy. He's pretty special. Kids do change the marriage, though. I remember 13 years my wife and I have been married. 13 years ago when we got married, we were like the two happiest, most optimistic in love people. Now we're like two people running the worst small business idea of all time. What was the plan here? Supposed to make money off this? It's like the fighting starts then. We fight a lot, you know. And I don't mind the fighting. It's just, I don't even know which side of the argument I'm on most of the time. You ever get that at home? She came to me recently, she's like, Bill, how come there's 3 things of milk in the refrigerator? I didn't know whether that meant that's not enough or too many, you know? I'm just like, well, I could run out and get some more. Or drink 2 gallons right here in the kitchen. Just want this conversation to be over. That's what I want. What does it take to make that happen? I have no idea what women want, you know. I'm sort of out of the game. You ever look at like a Cosmopolitan magazine? There was one in the grocery store. The headline was 75 sex moves to drive your man crazy. 75? Ladies, the job isn't that complicated. You get away with 1, 2, tops. Like 75 ways to paint a fence. What are we talking about here? I wish there were an article I read about like these tricks. My wife is always trying to trick me, it seems. Like last Valentine's Day, like a week before, and she goes, you know what, this Valentine's Day, you don't have to get me anything. I'm like, oh no, you're getting something. You can return it. I'm not doing this for the 12th year in a row. Still didn't work out, you know. I don't know what happened. Saved up all this money. Got to the dollar store early before they opened. Door busted, the dollar store. You ever go into the dollar store? You know what they have there? They have a whole aisle. Cosmetics aisle. They're selling men's cologne for $1. It's like, fellas, if your woman is okay with your dollar cologne, guess what? She's okay with your BO, and you just wasted $1. Because this woman isn't picky, apparently. You know what else they sell there? Toys. They have a toy aisle. My favorite toy in the toy aisle, of course, the brown bag with the question marks all over it. This being the mystery grab bag. There's stuff in this bag that when people could see it, they didn't want to pay $1 for it. Now we'll put it in a brown bag, call it the mystery grab bag. I'm like, okay, I make some money, I can afford this game. Paid $1, took the bag home, opened it up, bottle of men's cologne in there. So doing this now. Jobs are kind of funny, you know. Everyone complains about their jobs. Most of our jobs probably aren't that bad. You know, I was thinking recently what the worst job in the world might be. You ever go to one of these restaurants and they have one of these men's room attendants in the bathroom there? I always think that's the weirdest job for that guy because you think about it, I'm sure he got there early and he set all his stuff up. So basically this is now his office. It's just that in his office, every so often a stranger can come in and take a dump. Just walk right out. He's like, hey, thanks for coming by the office. Thanks for stopping in. What the hell is that guy doing there anyway? Is there a more awkward encounter anywhere in life than with this man? It's like all you want to do is wash your hands and leave. He's got a tip jar there. Offers you that stick of gum that's been there. I'm always like, no thanks. I'm sure whatever mint flavor was ever on that gum long ago disappeared being here in your office for so long. Ridiculous. Jobs are funny because you might have a job, right? But there's also jobs you get every day in life without even applying for them. Like, ever do that self-checkout at the supermarket? How'd I get that job? I don't know. I came in to buy food. Now I'm in charge of all the equipment in the whole store. You stand there, you're scanning your own items one after another. Once I accidentally overcharged myself for something. I had to run, get my manager, straighten this out, you know. Comes back, he's not happy at all. He's like, Bill, this happens again. Just gonna have to let you go. People getting these jobs, people also taking on jobs they probably shouldn't. Got a friend, he's like, yeah, I don't even go to the doctor anymore, man. Just get on that WebMD, diagnose myself, go out and get the drugs. I'm like, well, that's a terrific idea. You're cutting out that middleman and all those years of experience in school. Just relying on your Googling skills to treat your gonorrhea. Good night, everybody. My name is Bill Bunker. Enjoy the rest of the show.